Hey guys, Tian here. I'm in Waterfall Glen Forest Preserve, just a little bit outside Chicago. And I thought I'd check something off of my to-do list, which is to get back to making YouTube videos. So I was going to do this at home, to just kind of like walk you guys through a figure shoot. But it's a gorgeous day out, so I decided to do one of these outdoor shoots. So I'm gonna hike around for a bit and see if I can find a good spot with good light and maybe an interesting environment. And let's see if we can take some good pictures. Alright, I think I found a spot that's worth checking out. There's like a very small kind of gravel path here, and this area has a lot of green leaves, a lot of dappled sunlight, so I think I could do something with this. I think I can work with this. So it's currently like the late afternoon, and this is actually when I like to shoot because when the sun's directly overhead, it can be pretty harsh. Like in the afternoon, late afternoon, when the sun starts to go down towards the horizon, you get a lot of nice kind of directional sunlight. And obviously you probably all know about golden hour. That's a great time to shoot. But even now when the light's not especially golden, it's still pretty directional, so I can work with that. I can get some nice rim lighting on the figures. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up, and then I'll just shoot some video of the overall area here. Okay, so I think I found a composition that I like, and this spot's pretty gorgeous. You have like some of the moss and small rocks on the ground. So it looks sort of roughly in scale with the Miku figure. So I'm going to set up my lighting. So what I like to do is get a little bit of backlight. So the sun is to Miku's back, and I like the look that that gives. You get some of that rim lighting. But what we need to do is fill in the front so that, when you take the final exposure, you're not going to get just incredibly blown highlights. So I did bring an LED light bank with me that I'm gonna try out for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap the lenses on my camera, take some shots, and we'll see how they turn out. I finished setting up here. So what I've done is just set up my LED light bank and giving a little bit of fill lighting from the front. So I balanced this to daylight, although I suspect when I'm processing the raws, everything's going to come out a little cooler because there's basically just so much green in the area. It's going to put a green cast on everything. I moved a little bit further down the path because the light is shifting. One thing that you do need to keep in mind when you're doing these sorts of late afternoon shoots is that the sunlight can shift pretty quickly. So I'm just trying to follow the light, see if there's any interesting patches of it on the ground. And I'm going to try to take some more shots and hopefully be able to get some of the underside of this foliage, because when the sunlight filters through the plant leaves, it looks really nice. It's been about 2 hours. I'm pretty happy with the results. They looked good in camera, so I think with some raw processing, they're gonna look pretty fantastic. Not much visual storytelling in these photos, but I'm just trying to establish like a sense of this place. So I'm gonna go ahead and hike on out of here. All I have to do now is go home, process these raws. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little look into my photographic process, and I'll see you next time.